What's up, Fly Gang? It's your boy DZ.
And Shawnee Rose.
And we're back with another video. The title and the thumbnail is very interesting. I know you all clicked on this video for that. But we're going to definitely give y'all what y'all came here for. So, me and my beautiful, lovely girlfriend, one day hopefully to be my wife. But we've been talking and we've had ideas on what we should do, you know, when it comes to this title and the thumbnail. Because most people look at people's relationships and they think everything on social media or in life in general is peaches and cream. And I'm gonna say one thing.
Peaches.
Peaches and cream. So I'm gonna say one thing. I was locked up and she held me down, but that's not the point. I was talking to this older guy that's been in several relationships. He actually had a girlfriend that he was dealing with at the time, and he was telling me, I was telling him, man, me and my girlfriend been together for this long, or whatever, and I was telling him, I was like, man, we don't argue, we just so perfect. We're perfect together. And he said, y'all don't argue? You know, and he was like, how long y'all been together? I said, we've been together for like 5 months or so. He was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm happy to hear that. But you won't know it's real until you all argue, until you all have those moments. And I was in my head like, man, whatever, man. Man, my girl is perfect. And he was right. I didn't know how real we was until we argued, until we had our moments and how strong we can be to bounce back. And that's how relationship grow and develop. When you go through those moments in life that is not always perfect, but you can bounce back from them. And today we'll talk about a little bit about that. You know, we are in Houston now. Now one of us has family here. And before then, it was a little rocky, but we stuck together regardless. And being able to believe in one another on this journey. And I guess I'll let her talk a little bit, but before I do that, we have moments where we was not always on the same page. And we cannot be mad at that, because in life, a lot of successful people, whether it's financially, whether it's their careers, whatever it is, you go through things and you gotta climb that mountain in order to allow that beautiful, beautiful thing that you're dreaming and hoping and working for to grow. And so basically we come in here today to say we're not perfect. Our relationship is not perfect, but we're here to fight for each other, for that to get better and for us to continue to love each other, respect each other, because no relationship is easy. Do you agree?
Definitely agree.
And it's been a couple of months where we've had our rocky moments, but then we always bounce back. Yeah. And like I said, when I was locked up and he told me, man, you won't understand until you get in an argument if it's real.
Because it was so perfect.
It was very perfect. It was too perfect, actually.
It was. And
I was not understanding until when that guy told me that. I didn't understand. I didn't care. I was stubborn. And now I see and I realized. But
and my mom even said, because I told her the same thing. I was like, Mom, we don't ever argue. We're so perfect. She said, oh, sweetheart, don't worry. You have a whole lifetime to argue about any and everything that doesn't matter. Don't you worry. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Right.
I don't think we took the time to enjoy it.
So basically, like I said, we we look at social media and you think everything is always great, and not even just with us, with other couples, with reality TV shows, with all types of people that are in love. We look at those people like, yo, they so perfect together.
Yes, they show nothing but the perfect parts of love, and nothing about love is perfect.
Exactly. And that's what we're here today to say, that we're not perfect. Yes, we have the nice videos. Even some of our videos, we get a little rocky and get crazy.
Get a little testy.
So that will tell you that it's not perfect, but like I said, it's worth fighting for, and I think she's worth fighting for. And I believe in us. And we actually just cried together. And I don't cry often no more because I don't have tears. I don't have tears for too much more. I've been through so much, and I think I've ran out of tears in life. And I've actually just finally cried with her. I'm being so serious, man. Like, I don't have tears to cry anymore. I've tried to cry on things that I should have cried. And it's okay as a man to cry, man. So y'all men out there, y'all don't think you can't cry, because you can. Women, we know y'all cry babies anyway.
Shut up.
So that's what it is. But so I know people like, okay, so what y'all been going through? Like, come on, get to the spice, get to everything. Like, so we've just been not seeing eye to eye when it comes to everything. It can be the smallest things. You know, we can argue about the dog pissing outside. I mean, we can argue about the cat jumping on my bed. I mean, the cat, she changed the cat food, and
everybody's in trouble now, because I didn't change the cat's food. Now he's sick and he threw up, and now he in trouble. I'm in trouble for changing the food. The dog in trouble for watching him throw up. Everybody else is in trouble now, and we all gotta get it.
So it's more of, okay, let's talk about that. Out came home, you know, walked on the carpet, and I stepped in some brown stuff. It's the first time this happened since I've known her, since she's had Jinx. And I think she should change the name. I was just watching CJ So Cool. His brother name is Jinx, and he was on the video like, I don't like calling him Jinx because Jinx is a bad word.
Wait,
and
the brother's name is Jinx?
Well, that's not his real name, but it's his, you know, his nickname. So he was like, I don't want to call him Jinx, man, and or whatever. And I feel like, get out of that kitchen
now.
So for me, I don't want to call him that anymore, but
you don't call him anything. You call him Tinker.
No, I don't call him Tinker. I call him Jinx.
Do you call him Jinx?
But we have to get over that. So back to you know, reality. So we've had moments where we argued when we were on the road. We was on the road for 19 hours together. We argued
every 2 hours.
So
about what?
Nothing.
Literally nothing.
I think that camera over there is brighter.
I told you.
I like it. Okay. So we just wanted to come here to let y'all know that nothing is perfect.
And it's been rough.
And it ain't been easy.
But it comes with a lot, though, because I don't think we've ever given you guys a background of our beginning and present. Okay. So you can dive in whenever you want, because I'm sure I'll say something that you. But when we first started talking, we met on Tinder, and I'm gonna speak for both of us. Correct me if I'm wrong. Neither one of us were really like looking for anything serious at the time. He was still like, he was leaving his wife at the time. He was going through what he was going through. I had just left an abusive relationship. We kind of were just like not really feeling the whole relationship thing. So when we started talking, I was kind of like, well, he looked good, I look good, we look good. Let's just, you know, like, what's good, you know?
We went on a date though, so.
We did. So we started talking a little bit, and we had some really good conversation. I sincerely did not like him in the beginning. When we were just talking, we had not met in person. I didn't like him. He was just too like showboaty for me. He wanted to say he did this and he did that, and he just was like very braggy. And I'm not that type of person, and you definitely were.
And I was basically just telling her my accomplishments. I mean,
That's great. He didn't do it right. He didn't say, well, like, I really take pride in me doing this, that, and the other. He was like, well, I made 6 figures, and I paid $3,400 for my rent in Townsend in this Sky Rise rooftop, bop. And I was just like, what? But you're paying $3,400 for rent? I paid $865 for my mortgage. So that's how I felt. Like, you look stupid, I look better. What are we doing?
This is how we start arguing right there. She must be drunk. You don't put the bottle down, baby.
That's how I felt. So that was the beginning of the conversation. The cutest thing though, he was like, yeah, I want to be a big time YouTuber, and maybe we can have a YouTube together, Donovan and Shanice's channel. Like, he just manifested it.
I manifest that, and
he
guess what?
did.
We're here today.
Right, I love that. And he also was like, I really want to move to Texas. Where are we now?
In Mexico.
Bruh.
Ha ha ha. He manifested all that, so it was super, super cute. Fast forward. So we went on a first date, swept me off my feet, was amazing, all that great stuff. We dated for what? February, March, April, May, like 4 months. We dated for like 4 months before he ended up going to jail, and I thought that was a joke. He was like, yeah, I might go to jail for reckless driving. I was like, who goes to jail for that? He was right, I was wrong. So he ends up going to jail for that, and 6 months in, so 4 months dating stage.
Right.
Face to face. We spend all this time together. We are together every single day. Everything's great. That's our first phase, honeymoon stage. Then he goes to jail for 6 months. We now are in a long distance relationship. So this is the next phase. We adjusted to that. So now he comes home 6 months later and we move in together. Now we're adjusting to that. We are now what, 5 months in?
5 months in from me being out. Yeah.
Of us living together.
Okay, yeah, living together.
Yeah. So like we've gone through these very drastic stages very quickly. So we went 4 months of honeymoon stage, 6 months of long distance stage, and now 5 months of constantly in each other's faces physically.
Right.
And it's a really big adjustment for us, I would say. And you think it should be easy because you like the person so much and you love them so much, but when you start to learn more about them, and we're still fairly young, we're in our early 30s, we're still learning a lot about ourselves and how it feels to be in a healthy relationship, because we both have been in long-term relationships, but I can honestly say this is my first time really experiencing a committed, loving, and loyal relationship. I've never really been in this or felt this way. It's always just kind of like, I'm in it.
And it's the same with me. I was with my ex-wife for 10 years, married for 5, and pretty much, look, she taking that. So, and it was, forget Rocky, it was just plain old toxic. Yo, she's crazy. It was very toxic in so many ways, and I can't say that it wasn't some of my fault, but it was definitely her fault as well. So I'm not playing the blame game, but at the end of the day, it was so toxic. I then came into this relationship seeing something different that I've never seen, when it comes to love and caring and just a lot of different things that I didn't see from my past relationship, and it shocked me. And
what shocked you?
Just the love that you can give and the love that someone can give without being so bossy and, being very submissive and understanding. I've never met a person more understanding than her. Like, my last relationship was no understanding whatsoever. So to get that, man, it was very shocking. And then when I came home, I kind of, started to pretty much the things that I used to do in my old relationship, not any cheating or anything, but being a little toxic, I start to, portray and give when it comes to our relationship. And if you've been in a toxic relationship, man, it is not easy to bounce back from. But as a man, I have to, and I want to. It's different from you having to do it. You get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? To wanting to do it. I want to do this. I want to do this for us. I want to do this for her. And that's what it's about. And nothing is gonna come easy. So you relationships out there, if you clicked on this video, this is for you. The ones that are going through some things.
But I can say this, like, you have to know the difference from a potential good relationship and a potential bad relationship. So like my past relationship, that person did show me a lot of love that I had never received before. However, he showed me a lot of hurt that I had never received before. And that's something that I would never want to experience again. So that's something I would say, like, I would never go back to. Never. But in this relationship, there are a lot of things that you show me where I'm like, that's not okay. That's not what I want the next 10, 20, 30 years from now. However, every night, this man lays down and he corrects all his wrongs. And I've never experienced that. When someone feels like they are right and they're wrong, they do not care. They will not try to adjust anything. They will not recognize anything. And that's one thing that he does do. No, he does not fix it every day. No, we do not wake up the next day and it's fucking perfect. No. But the fact that he can recognize it and say, I messed up. I did this. I did that. I need to do better in this area. It makes a big difference. And that's how you know that that person can sincerely be better for you. Because I'm going to tell you something about men. They will not be better for just anybody. Either they're going to be better because they feel like they need to be better, or they're going to be better because they feel like you are worth being better for. And if they don't show you that, then they're not for you.
Right.
And
coming from a man, that's definitely true. Being able to recognize that even as a man, because sometimes as a man, you don't know that you're in love until you're willing to do something that you've never done before for someone. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I was a big cheater. Like with everybody, I really don't want to cheat with her for real. Like, it's not something that it's my desire. Like, yeah, women is women. We all men, no matter what, we're going to look at other women. But to say that I'm like, I want to hurt her, I want to cheat, I want to do this, it's just not in me to really want to do it. So when you are doing things that you're not used to doing, it's definitely dope. And she's dope. And hopefully we have touched other people to understand that it's never going to be perfect.
Don't believe everything you see on social media. It's not realistic. And anyone who has a perfect relationship, it is so far from perfect, because love is not that. And how do you really love someone when you don't see their imperfections and accept their imperfections? And that's one thing that I'm not going to say that we have done, but that we are learning to do.
Right. And we've had moments where we yelled to the top of our lungs at each other. We've never put our hands on each other. We play fight.
He gets beat up all the time.
We never put our hands on each other. And it's something that I don't condone. It's something that I really don't like. I don't like doing that. But things like that happened in my last relationship, us putting our hands on each other. I've had scars from that last relationship. Not that I was getting beat up, but
He got towed up, y'all.
But yeah, so I want to, people that come on this video, if you comment down below your questions for us, maybe we can help you out.
This is an open space for anyone who is dealing with a relationship where they have questions or concerns and they want to know how to get through things, or if it's worth getting through. Please comment, say what you have to say. We're here for you because we're going through it, but we're going to get through it.
and we are strong with one another. And it's not like that we've been through it, even though it hasn't been that long, but we've been through a lot for these past years, this past year and some change. We've been through a lot like that. People that has been together for 7 years don't go through. We've been through a lot, and we've learning each other.
We've seen each other in so many different elements so soon into the relationship,
Yeah.
and that's not normal.
Very
but
soon.
We're doing it.
And we're believing in each other. And I love this woman. And let me say this. It's easy to yell money over cheers, oh my homies. Man, ain't nobody gonna hold you down like a real woman, man. Just ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. That money can't it can't give me no. That woman can't. That money can't make me. You know. So, I mean, it's a lot of stuff, man. So, I mean, you chase the bag, that beautiful woman gonna come regardless. But at the end of the day, man, y'all see what happened with a lot of these influencers. You got recipes to BTB. You know, his girlfriend killed the dude for him. Come on, man. And I know Dirk and them going through it. Yeah, I know Dirk and them going through it, but come on, man. Dirk girl shot it out with him, holding him down. You got a lot of homies that ain't doing that. They running. So that woman, man, gonna stick by you. With that being said, I appreciate y'all for watching this video all the way through. Again, if you have not joined the Fly Gang, definitely go down below, hit that sub button, turn on all post notifications, become a part of the Fly Gang. And I appreciate y'all for watching this video all the way through. And continue to watch these videos because we got some more heat coming. Like I was saying in my last video,
Week, though?
it's about to get lit. Is it next week? A week and some change. Regardless,
Yeah.
y'all stay tuned for that video. She will be in the camera, but
I'm gonna be in the camera, y'all. You gonna see me.
I need her to do a lot of recording of
But I think he needs to do a lot of recording because I think you'd rather see me.
Comment down below who y'all rather see. All right, so I appreciate y'all for watching this video all the way through. Till next time, your boy DZ
And Shawnee Rose
is out.